What would you do if your sister vanished into the world with nothing but a backpack and a dream, only to leave you holding the pieces of her shattered life? My sister Clara was always the wild one, while I, Emma, built a steady lifestable job, modest apartment, predictable routine. She chased sunsets and stories. 2 years ago at 32, she sold her house, her car, everything to travel the world with no plan. I want to live free, she told me, her eyes alight with a fire I envied but couldn't understand. Our parents were horrified. I was skeptical but secretly admired her courage. Now she's missing and they're looking at me to fix it. Clara's postcards arrived sporadically, at first scribbled notes from Kathmandu, Marrakesh, Patagonia. Each one was a burst of color, her words painting pictures of bustling markets, starlit deserts, and strangers who became friends. She was alive in a way I never could be, untethered, chasing something bigger than herself. I'd read her words late at night, my laptop glowing in my quiet apartment, wondering if I was the one missing out. But 6 months ago the postcards stopped. No emails, no calls, no trace. Her social media, once a vibrant mosaic of her adventures, went silent. I told myself she was just off-grid, living her truth somewhere remote. But doubt gnawed at me. Then came the call from Mom, her voice trembling. "Emma, you have to find her. She's your sister." Dad chimed in, his tone sharp with panic. "You're the responsible one. She's in trouble, we know it." They didn't know where she was, none of us did. But they expected me to drop everything, to scour the earth for Clara. As if I could single-handedly pull her back from whatever abyss she'd wandered into. I wanted to scream. Why me? I had a life, a job, bills to pay. But guilt twisted in my chest. Clara was my sister. If I didn't save her, who would? I started with her last postcard, postmarked from a small village in Peru. I took unpaid leave, cashed out my savings, and flew to Lima. The village was a cluster of adobe houses nestled in the Andes, where locals spoke of a free-spirited American woman who'd stayed briefly, teaching children English before moving on. She went to the mountains, an old woman told me, pointing to jagged peaks shrouded in mist. My heart sank. The mountains were vast, treacherous, and Clara had no plan. I hired a guide, Miguel, who warned me of bandits and unstable trails. "Your sister," he said. "She was fearless, but fearless can be dangerous." Days blurred into weeks. We trekked through valleys, slept under stars, and followed rumors of a woman matching Clara's description. My body ached, my mind raced. Was she hurt? Lost? Or had she chosen to disappear? I resented her recklessness, yet I envied it still. One evening, Miguel pointed to a faint campfire in the distance. My pulse quickened. We approached cautiously, and there she was, Clara, thinner, weathered but alive, sitting by the fire with a group of travelers. Her laughter, once so familiar, felt like a stranger's. "Emma," she gasped, standing. Her eyes held a mix of shock and shame. I wanted to hug her and shake her all at once. "Why are you here?" she asked. I told her about Mom and Dad, the fear, the silence. She looked away, her voice soft. "I didn't mean to worry anyone. I just needed to be free." She'd been robbed, she admitted, lost her phone, her money. She'd survived by joining nomadic groups, trading stories for food. She was happy, she said, but her eyes betrayed exhaustion. I could have dragged her home, but something stopped me. Clara wasn't broken, she was changed. I saw in her a truth I'd buried. Life isn't meant to be safe, predictable. I gave her my spare phone, some cash, and made her promise to check in. "You're still my sister," I said, my voice cracking. She hugged me, whispering, "Thank you for not giving up on me." Back home, I faced Mom and Dad's relief and judgment. "You should have brought her back," Dad said. But Clara wasn't theirs to cage or mine to save. She taught me that freedom comes at a cost, but so does safety. I started painting again, something I hadn't done since college, inspired by her postcards. Clara's still out there wandering. I get texts now, brief but enough. She's living her life and I'm learning to live mine, not just exist. Sometimes saving someone means letting them go.